Hi everyone, it's Lyons coming to you on my YouTube channel. Again, what I wanted to point out is something big is coming up the end of next month. That's the 12th anniversary of my company, celebrating online with 6 publications. I have 2 series. Uh, there's the S.A.G.A Boot, Black Ops on Terrorist Commander series, and there's the White Lion trilogy. And I just want to make clear that I'm no flash in the pan. I have like about over 20 something projects that I am involved with right now, and I have probably another 10 or 20 more ideas that I am working with. I haven't actually got down on paper yet, but I have some drafts. Okay, I just this year I just wrote a completely fantastic, awesome game that could be it could be applied to virtual reality. Let's put it that way. It's not just three. It's not just 3 dimensions. It's multi-dimensional. And if you can understand that or wrap your head around it, it's not just 3D or anything like that. It's way beyond that. Okay, so yeah. I've finished the draft on that, and I'm very excited about it. But now what I need to do is I need to protect this intellectual property so that it doesn't get stolen like my other got stolen. Okay? Because I went ahead and I trusted somebody in the United States, a literary agent, well, a movie producer turned literary agent, but the guy was just a snake and just a crook, I gotta say. But I'm just going to move on because I have many projects that I can develop. Okay, that's S.A.G.A is just one of many. Okay, it's they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I have many baskets. Let's put it that way. So what I want to come back to is on June 29th. I am going to have a 12th anniversary book signing of none other than S.A.G.A, the Super Ninja Boot Commander series. That's going to include the first book, S.A.G.A, the Super Ninja, and how he became Super Ninja by accident, and then of course a superhero too, because the timeline goes into the future, into 2030. What are we? We're in 2019 now, so that's like 11 years away. So in my fictional story, I have developed many many pose about the things, organizations, and institutions that have become corrupt. And so these corrupts, they actually get together with mega terrorists, or they become more cohesive in different institutions, different stations, and even infiltrating into the government and everything like that. So what happens in the future? They go into the CIA and they completely clean it out, and it's totally defunct. They take all the power away from that organization, and they develop a new one called the High Intelligence Force, right? And in the interim, many things are happening on the planet. Like there's a lot of anarchy in many countries where the governments are so corrupt that the people are like wanting to take over and lynch mobs and everything like that. And you can imagine. But what happens is, the Pentagon, they authorize the HIF, which is the High Intelligence Force, to recruit the best of the best in the world. Okay, the best of the best in the world with exceptional, uh, um, extraordinary skills. Okay, and so one of them is S.A.G.A. S.A.G.A, he is Mac Matthews. Since he was 12 years old, he gets an EMP blast. A beam hits him, but it doesn't kill him. It's like a miracle. Like even though his heart stops, to get it started again and everything. And then there's like metamorphosis and that inside of his body. He starts internalizing that energy, and then he uses it. He can use it. It becomes part of him. So it evolves into electromagnetic, a living electromagnet. So you can imagine that. It's pretty cool because he's got this electromagnetic power now, this energy, that the only way that he can really control it is using his mind, right? So he learns the ninja mind gate, which is the 9 cuts of the Kujikiri, through his grandfather. His grandfather is a ninja, grandmaster ninja from 10 generations down, he's the 10th generation, so like 1,000 years of grandmaster ninjas. So he learns. He is the one that is alive now. He feels that he needs to. He's responsible because in that accident he was there. He couldn't do anything, but everything happens for a reason. In the book, he trains his grandson, immerse him in ninjutsu, in the way of the ninja. So 20 years later, in 2030, he's ready. He's ready to take on the most vile, evil terrorists and all their sleeper cells all around the world. It doesn't matter where they are. They can't run, or can't hide, or can't really prevail over a ninja black ops force. It's just impossible. So, especially with the commander being an electromagnetic super powerhouse who has super magnetic electromagnetic energy and super strength. So he's literally a superhero, being the S.A.G.A, his code word in the black ops, black operations. So in the second book, gotta tell you guys, the second book, if you read that book, you will know that I am, in fact, the original Black Ops on Terrorist author and creator. There's no question. I spent, I would say a good part of 3 years doing that book. Okay, I did draft after draft, and my sensei, or the guy that's teaching me ninjutsu, which I've been studying now for a good part of 10 years, since 2009. Okay, he's very impressed with this book. So I got to tell you, that's going to be on the book signing too. Black Ops and the Black Dragon, the Shinobi, is amazing. And the super manga, we had an awesome showing there in Anime Revolution. That was my first venue. That was 2012. I had 1,000 print order, and we moved over like a third of that. So in 3 days, that's pretty good, I think. And one guy in his class there, he bought them for the whole class. Okay, so he saw the value in that. So, and then also, like it's quite amazing because this teaches a lot about life. I mean, if you think you're beaten, people are attacking you all sides and stuff. There's always a way out. Okay, there's a way out with negotiation. There's lots of different ways out. Okay, but you know, I mean, people have to see that, you know, the corrupts karma. They can't escape karma. Whatever they do, eventually they're going to be caught. They're going to be you know, justice is going to catch up with them, and you know, and they will be, you know, incarcerated or whatever, or taken out, you know, taken down. This is, you know, this in my story, this has to happen, because otherwise, you know, the world's going to be like full of anarchy, and you know, we're going to have like you know, a totalitarian government that somebody thinks that they can be like an antichrist or something, and take over the whole world, and you know, rule with you know, ruins, you know, ruining people, ruining you know, ruining freedom, ruining this and that. That just sucks. You know, I don't agree with that at all. So I want to tell you that I'm going for 1,000 likes on Facebook. Okay, so like my page, which is facebook.com/RegDLyons, reg.d.lyons, supernatural mystery action thriller author, because that's what I do. Okay, that's what I write. I write supernatural mystery thriller action novels, and not just novels, but you know, I've got games. I have you know, there's scripts, okay, movie scripts that I'm working on, and I've got, you know, like I said, over 20 that I've been, you know, developing over the years. So it's just here and there, but you know, if I really get them beyond draft stage, then they might, you know, they might come to reality. So they might get onto the big screen or whatever, you know. But this next time around, I'm going to be really, really shrewd. I don't trust anybody in Hollywood. I don't trust, you know, like it's got to be down. It's got to be like, it has to be. You got to cover your ass. That's just, you know, CYOA. Cover your ass. When you're in the movie business or in the show business, you have to cover your ass, because they will steal your intellectual property. If they get an inch, they'll take a mile. Okay? So I just want to let you know that that's what I say. Oh yeah, Ninja Dan gives a little tip here with you know, with strengthening your mind, and you know, your inner strength to the core, and you know, like real strong, like making yourself strong mentally, so that you will not be a quitter. You're going to be a winner, because you're going to keep going until you get what you want, or in this life. Okay, your destiny, you make your destiny happen. Okay, one step at a time, one day at a time, one point. So on point, talking about this, Ninja Den says that you can use your chi, right? As everybody knows about, you know, what goes up must come down, right? But really, when it goes down, when your chi goes down in your body, okay, that's when you get depressed, okay? That's what I've got to say. So what you need to do is you need to take your fingers here, okay, these fingers here, these fingers, match them together. So you have air, you have the wind moving your body, right? Upwards, outwards, upwards, outwards. This is chi. This is the normal way that chi moves, okay? So what you do is you take your hands together, clasp them together, right? Push them, close your eyes, breathe in, and hold it, okay, for 10 seconds. Now focus on what you want. and go after it. That's what I got to say. So there's one other thing you can do. You can change it. You can change it up, but make sure that you have your finger, the air symbol finger pointing upwards. Okay, this is what Ninja Dan says. Okay, so point upwards, clasp your hands together, push in, and breathe in. Okay, and then do it with the other one like that. This exercise will make you very strong. Your mental strength, the mental strength and your spirit will be very strong. Okay, so remember, guys, remember to like my page. I'm going for 1,000 likes come book signing, and yeah, so I'll leave you with that and have a good night. Okay, thanks for watching, and do hit the subscribe and like this video. If you like it, share it. Okay, thanks very much, and look forward to seeing you soon. And the book signing is coming up June 29th, so we have a little bit of time yet. So let's go. All right. Good night. See ya.